Hello everyone and welcome to another Stormworks video. In this video we're going to be covering the update as of today, which is version 1.1.22, and this is a really exciting update this week. We've got brand new monitors that the devs have just gone and released. Now this is in response to the Q&A video that we did a few weeks ago. Once again, if you haven't checked that out, I will leave a link in the video description so you can go and check that out. But we spoke with the devs and we asked them if we would be able to get some new monitors here in game, something that would better fit maybe around a seat or inside cockpits or trucks or so on and so forth. And they listened to the feedback and they've gone and added 4 brand new monitors here in game. So we've now gone from the original 4 that we had, which was a 1x1, a 2x2, a 5x3 and a 5x8, to now having an additional 4, meaning we have 8 in total. Pretty much meaning that you can use the monitors in any type of space that you would like. Now, as you can see here just in front of me, we've got all 8 monitors, the old ones and the new ones. The new ones are indicated by having a little green line underneath them. So you can see that we have a new one, which is a 2x1. It is 64 across by a height of 32. We've also got a 3x1, which is across 96 pixels and a height of 32. Obviously got the old 2x2. We've got a new 3x2. So this one is perfect for fitting maybe above your seat. It will fit just around the seat, which is great. And this is a 96x64. We also have a really nice looking 96x96. And the reason why I've pointed this one out is you can see that this has got a really good screen to body ratio. You can see the actual edge of the screens are really thin in comparison to the other screens. Now I don't know if that's something that might change in the future, but I think it looks really cool. Along with that, we obviously got 2 of the older screens, which is 160x96 and also the 288x160. So 4 brand new screens here in game. Now they work exactly the same as the other screens. They're not here to replace them. They obviously just to add on, so you have a different, wider scope of screens or displays that you can add in your creations. They work exactly the same, still have video out, video in, composite out, and then an on-off node and electricity. So they work exactly the same. They also are touch, so you can obviously touch them and do certain controls. So a perfect example of using these new screens can obviously be for cockpits. It can also be for your vehicles. Maybe you're inside your dash or you're inside the cockpit or the bridge. You might need to add some more space in. Now let's take example my MCAB. Now if you were going to the front of the MCAB, you'll notice there is 5 individual 1x1 screens because that's what fitted in my creation before. Now however, I can actually get rid of those 3 individual screens, and instead I can now go and put a 3x1 display. Now displays can be found just here underneath the display section, pretty straightforward, and you can go and see we can get the 1x3, we can place it over there, and done. There we go. We can create a really nice looking dashboard using that. And the same thing goes over here. Instead of having 2 1x1s, we can now replace that with a 1x2 monitor or 2x1 monitor. And there we go. So you can see the difference straight away in how that looks there. I think it looks so much better in comparison to having a whole bunch of individual little screens. And you can see that here just in front of me. It looks so much better. Really does look better, I think, having these screens here. But once again, guys, I would love to hear your comments on what you think about these new monitors. And that's pretty much about it for this week's update. The devs have gone and said they made some reworks to the AI vehicles. Along with that, they've also gone and made a fix to the fluid now actually spawns at ambient temperature. So for example, if you're down south, it might be a little bit warmer when you spin your vehicle, the fluid inside it. Whereas if you're up north, for example, like the cooling water in your engine might be cooler up north. So that's pretty cool and something quite interesting. And there's obviously been a whole bunch of little fixes like we usually see on every single week's updates. But that's pretty much about it for this week's update. As I said, I'd love to hear your comments in the video description below. Let me know what you think of the new monitors and what are you going to be building with them. And I can't wait for some more updates here in Stormworks. Can't wait to see what else devs have got up their sleeves in terms of minor updates that we're not really expecting here in Stormworks. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed it. As always, don't forget that like and subscribe button if you did, and remember to click the little bell icon to be notified of my upcoming content as soon as it gets posted. And until the next one, we will see you then.